Fellow nomads, today we're going to meet a new friend of mine. And Joe, say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone.
And we are just going to talk about your life as a nomad.
Okay.
And you've been doing it for how long now?
Just a year and a half.
Year and a half.
That tiny bit over a year and a half.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And why in the world did you decide to live like a nomad?
It surprised me.
Did it?
Yeah. I was not really satisfied with the living condition I had in Santa Fe. And I was looking at another place to live. I was renting. And suddenly I thought, I'm not going to pay one more time to have this furniture moved. It was interesting to me because it just wasn't like a conscious decision, I'm going to do this. I never RV'd, I never camped. But I was going in the flow and I said, I'm going to move and I'm going to move on the road. So
Why have to move in a house ever again?
Yeah.
Take your house with you wherever you go.
Exactly. So I sold almost everything. I have one relatively small bin in a friend's garage and one painting in another friend's house.
Mm-hmm. So virtually everything you own in the world except for those two things is right here.
That's right.
Right. And have you missed your stuff? I mean, you probably got rid of a lot of stuff.
Not at all.
No?
And I keep shedding more stuff.
Yes, I think that's nearly always true. Oh, I don't really need this, and away it goes.
Right, yeah.
So folks, she has an older model Dodge Cummins.
It's a 97.
97. Do you know much about the age, model number of your camper?
Yeah, it's an 04.
Oh, what's a Lance?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's take a look around. It looks like you have a really nice setup here on the back of your camper.
I know. This also, well, this was already here. My friend put this shelf on here for me so I can have an outside kitchen. A leftover donut.
Of course.
And I love this. It
I
just
love
folds
that too.
up.
Yeah, straight up and down and really, really nice and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, very pleasant.
Isn't it lovely?
It is. The colors make it so nice.
Well, this was, the people I bought it from had just had this reupholstered.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
They also had changed this whole configuration apparently. This nice tabletop. My batteries for my solar are under this. Okay. I just have to lift this to check them. And so I kind of played with this purple
as a theme, kind of.
Yeah, for my decoration,
right.
For my decor. And this little shelf is an extra that, again, the former owner, Hal, thank you, Hal, made.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it really is to be stored here. But I found this too much. I want to make it as easy as possible. So I keep it here, and I devised a way that I can crawl up and down from the bed carefully. A foot here, a foot here, a foot here, and then up. Of course, I have my loop to hold on to. So I leave this up all the time now.
Uh-huh.
It's a great extra space.
And what are you blocking under there? Just more storage?
Yeah, this is just a step.
I know, but so this is your fridge.
It is.
And what's underneath the fridge?
Well, there is a one storage unit there.
Okay.
And then way under there, you know, the wheel well access on both sides. I can store things in there. And I have some things stored back here. There's just a window here that through to the truck. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's all I'm blocking. I mean,
that's all you're blocking.
But I have some things stored back here.
Mm-hmm. And you have an actual oven.
I do.
Do you use it?
I have.
Really?
Absolutely. I make pizza.
Some people miss them, and some people curse them and then just use them for storage.
I have one of those little Road Pros, and I haven't used it at all since I've.
Yeah. Well, you got a real oven. Since the first
time I used this, I have a 3-burner stove. Stove top.
Well, in the winter, you could bake something and probably go a long ways on the residual heat that comes out of it.
Even the other morning it was cold and I thought I'm going to make some soup instead of using my heater. And I did that. And this came with a, you know, it's heater that was already installed, the furnace and so forth. But
standard furnace.
That has been changed. I covered up the thermostat. That's what I do with my decorations. I cover up things.
And so are you using like an Olympian or Mr. Buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you have an Olympian.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's catalytic.
Right.
And that works really nicely.
Now on the wall and covered so the sand doesn't kill it.
Yeah, they're shower caps I bought.
Oh, what a good idea that is. Very, very good idea. Very creative. Buy the Olympian cover and it's like $20.
I'm sure.
You can buy a million of these shower caps for nothing.
I know. I even bought them, I think, at the dollar store, like $5 for $1.
Yeah, yeah. That's a very good idea.
funny thing is, I even have lavender ones that match the purple.
Well, there's nothing to be embarrassed about that.
No, of course not. And this is my monitor, my solar business, all this. I have an inverter that I have a sewing machine up in the front. I bring that in here and sew sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very large shower for a camper, I would say.
Really?
I think so. It's not, some of them are really tiny. I mean, it's not huge or anything. It's a wet shower, so you have to empty it out to shower, right?
Yeah, but it's just moving a little rug, which I put down here. It's my bath mat. I
So
didn't
you
think
have
I
that.
wanted a wet shower when I first started this. I had a dry shower in this Sprinter, but it became less important.
So you don't mind the wet shower?
No,
You just
I
empty
learned
a
how
few
to do
things.
it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just take a few things out of there.
Right.
It doesn't matter. And then I found this wonderful piece, I thought, at a Big Lots, and it's just more storage.
Yeah. Organization, and that's key too.
Yeah.
Is to not just to have a place to put things, but easily get to them.
I
So those
know.
4 or 5 small drawers is really handy. So it's for a single person, you really like it.
I do. I love it, actually.
Yeah.
I love it. To go crawl down from the bathroom or from the bed to go to the bathroom. It's not a favorite thing, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And now with the Dodge 3/4 ton truck, you got clearance galore.
Yeah,
You go wherever you want to go.
I have so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not 4-wheel drive.
it is.
Oh, it is 4-wheel drive.
I haven't
wow.
used that yet,
Right.
but it is.
So yeah, even if you ran into some problems, well, you could get yourself right out. Just throw the
Hope
switch.
so.
Yeah. Put it in gear. Well, it's a wonderful home. Nice more. I
you.
would assume this is just more storage
That's
over here.
my wardrobe. And then I have up here another little plastic bin with drawers and some clothes along there.
And overhead cabinets over the
Yes,
top. Yep. And then there's your emergency exit.
Right.
Very nice. Very nice.
There's something about going upstairs. I feel safe up there in my bed as opposed to being down here.
And bulking your head. I mean, they're fairly
I do it
low.
all the time.
All the time. Just part of the life.
Yeah. Yes, I do it less frequent than I used to, but I still bang it.
Yeah. 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 Oh well.
Changing the bed is a challenge.
Yes. Laundry day could be a chore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for sharing your life with us,
You're welcome.
the audience, and I think you have really got a wonderful home.
Thank you.
Wonderful life.
Thank you.
And
It's really sweet. I think my home is on my back, and
Right.
that's cool.
and away you go, wherever you want. No moving or packing, or just up you go.
I keep trying to make my arrival at a place and a departure, fewer and fewer tasks
Right.
with bringing my mat, my chair, anything. I just
Right.
try to make it easier.
Right. So it's easier to travel as you want.
Just make it happen.
You don't feel like a burden to pack up and go.
That's right. It's getting less and less like that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. And I see people with the hitches, and they have problems with those hitches, and
Right.
yeah, I'm glad I don't have a hitch.
Right. Right. Well, thank you so much, and
so welcome.
we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you'll join us over here.
Yes, maybe.